I'm Ethan Owens from Fiasco Sports and SA Footballer Magazine, and today I'm joined by Clayton Johnson, President of the Port Districts Footy Club in the Division 1, and he is our feature legend of the week. So Clayton, first of all, tell me, how did you find yourself becoming President of Port Districts?
It was by chance. My son moved down to Port Districts after leaving the Port Magpies in the underage competition, went out to go and play for Port Districts with his mates, and I just tagged along to go and watch them and support my son, and eventually found my way into helping out with coaching, helping out with fundraising, and then eventually into the president's role.
And did you have some sort of involvement in footy at a younger age, maybe even as a player yourself?
Yeah, I played a lot of my junior football out at West Lakes or Semaphore Park back in the old days, the Egg and Sauce Guernsey, and that then changed to West Lakes, and I played out there up until late 20s, early 30s, and then stopped playing football from there.
So obviously being involved in footy in some way, shape or form for quite a while, what would you feel is the biggest change that you've noticed in the game in that time?
I think the preparation and fitness level of the guys, the commitment they put into the training prior to games is far in excess of what I've ever seen in amateur league football before. And I think it's a reflection of some of the guys leaving the league clubs earlier and then bringing that philosophy from league football back to the amateurs.
And from a Port District point of view, what sort of things do you feel like separate them from the rest of the field?
Oh, that's a very, very difficult question. I don't think there's a lot that separates any of the clubs really, particularly a lot of the community clubs like Port Districts, with the juniors that we've got down there. A lot of the commitment is similar to all the other clubs, so yeah, there wouldn't be a hell of a lot that would separate us.
Now obviously no club can be successful without the help of some really important sponsors, so who does sponsor Port Districts and keep them thriving?
There is a number of really good sponsors, Flinders Ports, Macworld Industries, there's Largs Legends that do help us out, Rainwise, Port Club, Palais Hotel, what else we got down there? There's a couple of other hotels I've just can't think of them off the top of my head at the moment, I'm sorry.
That's all good. And looking forward, are there any key events or anything important happening for the Port Districts Footy Club?
Yeah, we have a couple of really big events that raise money for the club and recognise our players and sponsors. That's the Black and White Ball that we'll be having a little bit later this year, and we've just changed the dates on that. We've also got a sponsors luncheon at the Palais Hotel on the 21st of July. So Billy Brownless will be down there as one of the guest speakers, and Billy's always good for a laugh. So if anyone's got anything to do on a Friday afternoon or wants to go down and have a laugh and a lunch and a few beers with Billy at the Palais, that'll be fantastic to see you down there.
Sounds like some really exciting times ahead. Thanks, Clayton. I'm Ethan Owens from Fiasco Sports and SA Footballer Magazine, and today I was joined by Clayton Johnson, President of the Port Districts Footy Club in Division 1, and he was our feature legend of the week.